pretty cool package of stuff that we provide. I mean, what do you think about it overall?
I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, 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 definitely, definitely. Well, now when you were in high school, what were your grades like, Robert? And what were classes like? Were they easy or difficult? Tell me a little bit about all that.
They were, I have to say they weren't hard. Some
Weren't hard.
like
Okay.
some of the stuff, like whenever COVID-19 happened and stuff like that. Yeah, it got a little stressful and things got hard, but like still
Yeah,
passed.
yeah, yeah. Good, good, man. Good. That's great. That's great. Good to know. Well, and the reason that we provide all of the support to our students is because we know what it takes for our students to really be successful. We are, or actually, we are part of a group of schools that have been established since 1891. And we've been fully online since 2007. So we know what we're doing. You know, we got a great track record and everything. We are accredited, okay, by the Accrediting Commission of Career Schools and Colleges, the ACCSC, which is listed as a nationally recognized accrediting agency by the U.S. Department of Education. Now, Robert, why do you feel that accreditation is important? Ooh, Robert, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you okay. I just don't understand.
Okay, yeah. So accreditation is important because it's a quality assurance process. It ensures that a school has quality review and oversight, and it also provides access to federal financial aid for students. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Now, we do also need to let you know that IU is currently on probation with its accreditor, ACCSC. Probation, Robert, is a monitoring status where IU has been asked to respond to items requested by the accreditor, and we're in the process of providing those responses. But what's important for you to know is that probation's not a negative or an adverse action by the accrediting body, and IU does remain totally accredited. Okay,
Okay.
this status, it has no impact on IU or any student's eligibility to participate in federal financial aid, and most important, it just has no impact on the services we provide and all the support that we have in place for our students. Now, when you were, let's say your last semester of high school, how many classes were you taking at a time?
I would say probably around four.
Four? Okay. Was that a pretty heavy load for you, or was it okay for you, or what?
Wait, actually, hold on.
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, hold on. It was at least like five or six.
Five or six? Okay. Yeah, sounds like a lot, right?
Right.
Um, what we do, our students in this program, they actually take one class at a time every 4 weeks. We call those 4 week periods modules, and each class is a 5 credit hour class. How does that sound to you taking one class at a time, Robert, instead of like four or five or six classes at a time?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it works out really well. Like I said before, I'm a student here at IU as well as an employee, and I love it. One class at a time is very manageable. When you get a job, you're going to be busy working, then you got to do your schoolwork, but you can still fit it in because it's one class at a time. With me, I mean, I work full time. I've got another part time job. I got four kids. I'm a pretty busy dude, but I still am able to fit my class, in, and get my work done. And while I'm working on my education, I'm actually working or doing the same exact program that we're talking about here, the software and mobile app development program. It's a good program. It really is. But yeah, the classes themselves, they're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday.
So you said I
Okay.
have to finish
When
registering. You said.
I'm sorry, you're kind of breaking up. I don't know if you
Okay.
could put your face a little closer to the mic or something. Could you say that again?
You said I have to fully register.
Oh, that's much better. Yeah, you talking about enrolling for school?
Yes, sir.
Yep, yep, that's right. And being a full time student with us, you're only taking one class at a time every 4 weeks. Yeah, and that's full time. Um, there are a couple of things that we require. One is that our students have to participate at least 4 days a week, Robert. Meaning logging into your account and working on your assignments or classwork or whatnot. Does that sound doable for you, at least 4 days a week?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. Good. The other thing that we require is that on our students' very first week of class, that they submit their week one assessment, which is kind of like their weekly quiz, on time in order to officially become a student. We want to make sure our students are really creating good foundations from the very beginning. That's why we do that. I'm sure that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense to
it
you.
makes sense to me.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, good. Well, in terms of the tuition and whatnot, we help you and we walk you and one of your parents through applying for financial aid. Okay. So once you're done with that financial aid application, we schedule you and that parent a phone appointment with one of our financial planners. And when you talk with them, they let you know how much financial aid you qualify for and how it covers that tuition. And then they just, create a customized plan for you from there. So they're going to talk to you about grants and loans. They'll talk to you about scholarships and how to find them. And then they'll create a customized plan. And their goal, and they're very good at it, is to make that plan very affordable for you. Okay. Now, all of our students, Robert, do have a monthly payment while they're in school. That's actually really, really beneficial because it lowers the amount of money that you need to pay when you graduate. And we've also found a higher success rate when our students are contributing monthly. But, that monthly payment, to me, it's like this. If someone were to give me, let's say, a computer, I would appreciate it and take care of it. But if I spent my own money on that computer, I'm going to take even better care of it. Same thing with college. When students are contributing even just a little bit, they work harder and they're more successful and they graduate at a higher rate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It really does. Um, but other than that, so the tuition itself, it includes anything and everything that you need to graduate with your degree in software and mobile applications development. So the books and the tutoring, you name it, everything we talked about is all included. There are no additional fees. There's no down payment. Your first monthly payment isn't due for 45 days after you start school. So you're really talking kind of end of October, beginning of November time frame. And the total cost of the full bachelor's degree in software and mobile applications development before any of that financial aid is applied is $74,520 for the full 36 months. And again, when you talk with that financial planner, they let you know how much financial aid you qualify for and how it covers that tuition. And then they create that customized plan for you from there. So that's it, Robert. That's everything on the school, the benefits, the tuition, all that stuff. Nothing's a mystery with us. We tell you everything. How does it all sound to you overall?
It sounds good.
Okay. Okay, cool. What do you think about the tuition? How does that sound to you?
It sounds a lot, but I
Yeah.
could save up and pay the
Sure.
tuition off.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, and I mean, I've got a wallet too. It is a lot of money. I totally understand. College is really, it's an investment in your future. And that's the great thing about financial aid is that it's there and it's available as long as you qualify for it. It's available to help you get your education so you can get a good career, start making money. In the future and everything like that. So that's obviously a great thing. So. Well, what questions do you have? Because obviously I've been talking a lot. I had a lot of information to kind of go over with you, but what questions do you have?
Um, I have slow ADD, so do you have any like disability classes?
Disability classes?
Yes, sir.
not classes, but we do have a disability, representative here at the school for anybody that has a disability that, needs assistance or needs to talk with somebody, that kind of thing.
All right.
Yeah, we have a designated person for that. Yeah. Do you have a disability?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it physical or is it mental? Just curious. You don't have to say if you want to. It's up. Don't worry.
I don't know.
That's fine. When you graduated high school, did you just get a regular diploma?
I got the diploma in my drawer.
You have it in your drawer.
Yeah, it's not the original copy, but it's another copy. My dad has
Okay.
the original copy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that sounds good. Well, and I guess my question is more along the lines: did you graduate as a regular student, or were you in like some kind of special program or special education program when you graduated?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I was in, I think, probably one transitioning class.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, Robert. Well, cool. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, how committed do you feel that you are to actually start and complete your degree?
10.
Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. Well, I heard somebody in the background a little while ago. Do you have a parent kind of listening on this as well, or is it just you and I?
It's just me and you.
Okay. I was just curious to see if they were listening. I was going to see if they had any questions, but
I mean, you can ask me any questions if you want to.
ask your parents some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to talk with your mom or your dad, or whoever, if somebody's there, and just kind of tell them who we are and what we do, and answer any questions that they have. That sounds great.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what they're up to.